Hello and welcome my Tai Chi Tonka Trucks. How you doing today? It's Chris here, and we've got something special for ya. I'm going to be playing with the Engineer, one of the most underused towers in the game. I barely ever see this thing, and you know, I almost never ever use this thing. Is he really that frickin' bad? I don't think so. I think he's got his weaknesses, but in no way, shape, or form is he bad. I think most people just prefer the Dart Monkey if they're going to go for an engine. You know, if they're going to go for something that's sort of a low tier, you know, decent amount of pop and power, they go for the Dart Monkey instead of the Engineer. This guy's pretty darn reasonable, but his biggest weakness, by far, camo detection. So we need something that can pop the camo balloons. I think the Wizard's probably the best bet for us today. Follow up, we get the Heli Palette. You know what, I'll take him. I know, Chris, you didn't just say, oh yeah, Heli Palette will grab it. Well, I figured that this map is one of those weird maps where if you're going banana farms, you really don't have that much room on the frickin' screen. So, there's two things I want to talk about. Three things, actually, that I want to talk about. First of all, I'm kind of sick, so if you guys hear my nose get all, you know, clogged up or something like that, I apologize. It's one of those weird things where, like, I'm not actually sick yet, but I feel like I'm probably going to get sick. So, my nose is getting, like, a little... It's, like, a really stuffy, like, up in the very top before it actually becomes your nose type of thing. But, yeah, I might have to, like, schnoff or schneeze or schnoffle off a little bit too much during the video, and I'm sorry, I apologize for that. It's getting, you know, late into the wintry season up in here. So, I'm bound to get sick at least once, right? I've been pretty good at not getting sick overall. That's good. Alright, the second thing is my new schedule. So this is kind of exciting, guys. I'm actually coming out with a new schedule for the next month or so. As you guys probably know, I'm a money-hungry whore, and I like monies. So, what you guys might not know is that in the month of November and December, the ad rates are the highest. You make the most money from ads on you know, these videos. So you guys also might know, maybe not, that you know, 2017 was a really bad year for me and my ad rates. I had you know, huge issues with the adpocalypse in March. They never really picked up, you know, throughout, you know, May and June and you know, beyond that when they normally do. And then by the time I got to you know, I think it was in September, they started coming out with those weird algorithm that's supposed to see if your videos are safe, and mine keep coming up as not safe for some reason, and the algorithm's just not figuring out that my videos aren't bad. I don't even swear, I don't even do anything bad in my videos. They're still getting marked as not safe for advertisers, and obviously, need some water. And obviously, it's really upsetting. So 2017 was obviously a really bad year for me, and it's still happening, by the way. So, I gotta make money somehow, so I'm gonna try to make money by making extra videos for you guys. So hopefully that's a sort of win-win right there. I make extra content, you guys get to watch extra content, and then in the end, I make some extra monies. So my plan is you know, obviously I live in the United States, so I'm gonna be basing this stuff off of U.S. Central Time. You guys probably know my basic schedule by now, but if you don't, 3 o'clock U.S. Central Time, it's, you know, within an hour if you live on, you know, the East Coast or the West Coast of that, and then if you live in Europe, it's probably 6 hours beyond that, so 6 hours more than whatever I say, for, the Europeans out there who watch my channel. Because that's the basis of my viewers, is the United States is most of them, then Europe's like the other, like, 25%, and then there's only like maybe 5–10% of people who don't live in, you know, the United States or Europe. So, anyways, continuing on, I'm actually going to go for a big bad yellow rush here, I think. Oh, yeah. Anyways, my video is going to be coming out at 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock U.S. Central Time every single day. Both those videos are going to be Bloons Tower Defense battles, by the way. And then I'm also going to have another video during the middle of the day around 5 o'clock U.S. Central Time that's not going to be Bloons Tower Defense battles. So that will be, you know, whether it's a Bloons Tower Defense Science or a Bloons Monkey City video or something else, you know, relating to that kind of stuff. It's going to be something along those lines. And, or if I really want to, I can pop another Bloons Tower Defense battles video up. If I feel like, you know what, didn't make enough battles today, I want to make some more of these videos, I want to pop that thing over, I just don't have another video to upload. I'm going to try to pop just another Bloons City battles video up for you guys. The only exception to this rule right here is I have 2 videos that I'm really trying to get done for you guys for in the next few days. So these are really big videos that took me basically months to make. So they're very, very important to me. They're going to be coming up. Oh, crap. So he's got to be very stupid, I guess. I don't know. He's going to let me farm like crazy. I'm going to pop another wizard in here, by the way. And let's see if he rushes me. I have a feeling he might. He is going to rush me. We're going to get another lightning bolt wizard up in here. I think we might be okay. I'm just going to battle energy. I'm afraid. So the engineers start. You know, it's not an engineer finish. Round 13, terrible for engineers, but you know what? They start being pretty good around round 18 again. So we're going to have to switch back to our engineer for later on. Anyways, I am actually afraid that he might go for another rush against us. He is going to go for another rush. Really? Oh, snap, and we defended! Oh, he's got to be saying, what? You got to be kidding me on that. A huge Bunkus regen Rainbow Rush, and he still didn't defend. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for a big bad zebra counter rush. Not regens or anything, just regular zebras. He doesn't have a nuclear sub up. Oh, he finally gets the nuclear sub up. Now, I'm actually a bit surprised that he was able to keep his banana farm while doing that big of a rush against us. Fairly impressive. I'm going to have to pop some engineers back in here pretty soon. But we're going to get rid of all the... Yeah, you can tell the snot in my nose, man. I'm just all nasally. It's really annoying. We're going to get one more third tier banana farm, and we're going to pop a couple more engineers in here, because I feel like that's kind of important to me. I'm going to get a couple of these bad boys in here. Again, they become sort of good again right around round 18. We also want to do a Moab against this guy. So, of course, we have to go straight away with the Moab, and then think about if we want to do something else beyond that, like... You know, the nuclear sub's going to take down mostly everything, so he's going to go for a rush against me, it looks like. Dang, he just sold his banana farm for some reason. What's he doing up in there? What's he doing? He got a battle energy plus sell a banana farm just pop a Moab. Obviously, that's pretty darn rough right there, guys. You know, he's going to be able to defend for a little bit longer, but I don't know if he can defend a BFB. Now, I don't know if I can defend a BFB, though. Let's pop a quick Heli Paladin here. So I have a feeling he's got a very, very bad amount of money right now. You know, that's his biggest weakness is a lack of money. We're going to actually just lock this guy in place, I think. Lock him in place right there. I might switch him back to, you know, Pursuit or something like that in a little bit. But for now, I think we're going to lock him in place. Just let him do his job. You know, pop the lead balloons and everything up in the front here. And we're going to go for a big bad BFB. So again, he's got a decent amount of stuff, right? He's got 2 subs here. He's got 2 extra subs he's probably going to upgrade. He's got the nuclear sub, but it's at the front. I think that's going to be his biggest problem right there, is a lack of balloon popping power further on in the game. And he really doesn't want to swap these guys out, because it's going to cost so much gosh darn money. So kind of a bad idea to put the nuclear sub so darn close to up at the front there. And that's what I think is going to cost him the game. So we're going to go for another BFB, because we know he's going to use the battle energy on this one. I still think he's going to lose to this one, but if he does end up defending this one, well, we got another big bad boy coming in up against him. I might even follow up with a bunch of zebras or something underneath that thing. So he's going to sell his nuclear sub. He's going to pop a sniper in, and obviously the sniper can't do anything, and Geo will be defeated. I don't know why he sold his banana farm that gosh darn early. That made no sense. So, you know, that's my schedule. 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. I'm making some extra, you know, an extra video at 5 o'clock, basically. So that's the only thing I'm adding in there is an extra video at 5 o'clock. You guys might be noticing that I bunched my videos together, you know, within, you know, a 6-hour period. Why the heck do I do that? Well, I feel like, again, I live in the United States, so I think about people, you know, coming out of school and coming out of work. So I think 3 o'clock's a really good time because, you know, it's right around the time that people get out of school. So people can be like, you know what, I'm bored right after school, I don't want to do my homework yet, let's go watch some videos. So they come and watch Bloons TV Battles gameplay, yay! Then, I feel like I need something for, and then also, let's say that you live in Europe. Bam, frickin' zam, baby, what just happened? Oh gosh, 6 hours later, guess what time it is there? They're not my 9 o'clock video, or my 3 o'clock video, it's going to be their, you know, 9 o'clock videos, like right around the time that, you know, they might be going to bed or something like that, or like after they got off work, they just want to sit back and relax and watch a video. So that's why I upload that during that. So I just kind of try and timed it around times that I think people might be watching videos. I don't know, just randomly made up kind of time for myself here. So we've got the root beer monkey, he's crying over there, I don't really know why. This is a weird map for me. I'm not all that skilled at it, especially with these tower combos, man. I don't know. It's going to be tough for me for sure. So let's pop in He wants to... No, we're not going... What do you... No, we're not going late game. No. No, get out of here. What do you think we are? Gaming with Mo. We don't go late game over here. Kind of like it. It's a root beer monkey, though. That's kind of fun. I actually bought my friend a make your own root beer kit for Christmas 2 years ago. He said it was the worst root beer that he's ever drank in his entire life. So I'm not sure if that he's a bad scientist or a bad rule follower and he couldn't figure it out, or if he was just I don't know, stupid, or if it really just was that bad. You know, that was my first thoughts, is he's either stupid or he doesn't know how to follow instructions. That's not what I meant. I meant it's either just bad in general, or he doesn't know how to follow directions. I don't know which. But I thought it would be something sort of fun to try, because he loves root beer. That's his thing. And by the way, he's the guy that, you know, we've made videos before. I've made videos before on this channel, actually. So anyways, we've got some decent stuff going on right now. You can tell I've just got my one single engineer up in here. He's got some his one single dart monkey over there, and reiteration is key, my friends. One thing. What's another word for one? So I gotta think more words for one, right? Single thingamabob. So I'm gonna be kind of greedy right here, guys. I'm gonna go for another freaking banana farm. He's like, he's not rushing with pink balloons. You know, this is the biggest problem with a lot of players that are playing in low tier arenas. They're worried about themselves too much. They don't worry about their opponents. Sometimes the best defense is a good offense. Rush me, make me stop having to do, you know, balloon sets against you. Maybe stop, you know, don't allow me to get triple banana farm up in here by round 5. That's going to help you out in the long run here. So we get 9 nails on top of this thing. Engineers, they are a little bit weak against these balloons right here. They were struggle-lugging just a little bit. Not horribly, but we were struggle-lugging a little bit. But I think I'd rather just say, lose the lives, Chris. Let them go. And we're going to get a better banana farm upgrade. I think the first time we actually need to build something else is round 6. And I'm just going to pop a quick wizard in there. You know, he's just boss. He's got the lead popping power. He's got the good group popping power. He's just, it's a good combo, man. We got the cleanup, and we've got the brute force. This guy's the brute force guy. You know, if you need an enforcer in your life, you know, if you're getting bullied or something like that, buy yourself a wizard, because he's the enforcer. He makes sure that we are okay by just massively spraying things out and hurting anybody that tries to take us down. Anyways, I noticed that this guy's being a little bit greedy. I'm going to go for a couple greens, and I mean, actually yellows. I'm going to go for yellows. Round 8 happened too quickly. So he's going to pop another dart monkey in here. We're going to see a battle energy most likely popping out right here. He gets a random catapult, actually. It's kind of interesting. And then we see the battle energy popping out. He's finally started to chase these guys. He's to lose quite a few lives against this rush. Now, I still haven't even built anything. Again, well, what's the best defense? A good offense. And I'm going to be super duper greedy, man. Oh, just, what the heck? He's not doing anything. He's just playing so gosh darn defensive. Let's finally pop my wizard in here. It's just a 1-1 for now. We're getting up to lightning. I'm probably going to get multiple wizards, by the way. I'm probably going to do the same thing I did last time. Just get a glue gunner in here really quick. Just pop, you know, pop these guys in the right spots. Make sure you got your stuff going for you the way you want it to go. Now this guy's actually doing something sort of stupid. He's got a bad defense right now, so we're gonna interrupt his defense with some white balloons. Probably force another battle energy on round 12, which is not good for him. And he's gonna abuse another battle energy. So we gotta, oh crap! And he sold it. Oh, we're gonna go for a big. Let's get a little bit of defense in here, guys. We gotta get a little bit of defense. All right. And he's gonna get a blade freaking Maelstrom up in there. So you know what we're gonna do, guys? We're gonna go with a couple zebras. We're gonna follow up with one Camo Region zebra in there. Just one. Why? Because we're hoping the Juggernaut's gonna hit it. Gonna make them regen into craziness. He can't blade Maelstrom through those things, and he's still defensive though. Okay, good for him. Oh crap, we got a rush coming out against us. No! Ah! You can see the weakness to my Wizard Engineer defense. It's obviously the group balloons, guys. I can't handle them. People know it too. So, maybe instead of Engineer Wizard, what's got cam detection and group popping power? That's very, very little. Now I'm starting to realize why people don't use the freaking engineers as one of their towers. If you need banana farms in combination with this thing, it's just tough. Let me think here. You know, you can tell I'm not an expert with these engineers. It's a learning curve. Maybe heli pilots? Intriguing. try it out. Decent group popping power. Decent camo detection. Camo lead popping power. Alright. So we probably could have stopped that rush if instead of going for wizards first of all, I went for a 2-3 glue gunner. You know, obviously, wasn't thinking, and, you know, I can't think within a quarter of a second and what I should have been doing. I should have been thinking ahead on what I wanted to do if he rushed me. And he went from, he's a noob cake, to destroying me. You know, it happens that easily sometimes. Now, another nice thing... Oh, crap, is the... Gosh darn music messed up. It's terrible. Sometimes I feel like just turning the music off when this happens. I wish there was a little button on here that I could just turn it on. Just click. But there's no way to do it from here. You have to do it from the main menu. So we are going to actually go for quite a bit of red balloons against this guy. We're going to make him buy, for sure, buy that 0-3 Dart Monkey. Keep him busy. And I think, honestly, a pretty decent combo would be one of each. One engineer, one boat, one heli pilot. You know? What's wrong with that combo? It's delish. So I just realized how weird of a level this actually is. Why is there ink all over the ground? What happened? So there's that much ink. I mean, did a bunch of squids just get killed right here? Or did some octopuses... I don't even know. Do octopuses and squids both squirt ink? I should know that, actually. I don't. I think that they both do. Do you guys know? I know with a quick Google search you guys can know, but do you guys actually know off the top of your head? Or maybe just, you know, we had some squidgasms happening over here. I mean, I guess that's possible. It's a little bit upsetting to think about that. We had a squid orgy over here. Or maybe there was a squid-octopus mega fight. Maybe there's a giant war between squids and octopuses. And we don't even know. They're fighting down in the deep, dark depths of the ocean, fighting each other. Now, I would honestly root for the octopuses, because they're way cooler than squids. Squids are kind of annoying. Though I heard in one of these documentaries, not sure how accurate this is, but the most plentiful organism on the planet is actually squids. Don't know if I believe that, but I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, David Attenborough said that, and I usually believe mostly everything he says, so that was pretty you know, crazy to hear that. So he's gonna go for some, you know, balloons against me. I'm gonna pop my heli paladin, I think, or maybe I'll just go for the big bad yellow rush first. Let's go for, you know what? Best offense, best defense is good offense. Let's be offensive. Let's go for that big bad yellow rush. We got $1,600 saved up. This is gonna go. This is gonna force the battle energy for sure. There we go. Force the battle energy. Let's see what he does now. I'm gonna go for another yellow rush pretty darn soon. In 3, 2, 1, big bad yellow rush. Keep it flowing, boys. Go, 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 go. He's gonna pop another Dart Monkey in here, but this is gonna be dangerous for him to defend. Magikarp. Oh, his name's Magikarp. One of the funnest names in the world. Magikarp's my favorite Pokemon, by the way, just in case. Actually, Gyarados is my favorite Pokemon. But, you know, obviously you need Magikarp to get to Gyarados. So we're gonna force another battle energy here on round 10. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Dart Monkeys. Still got no lead pop power yet. He's gonna try and pop this guy up to a Juggernaut. Still doesn't have it yet, though. So I gotta get a really freaking good defense up in here, guys. We're gonna get quad darts. I'm actually gonna sell this thing. I'm gonna get Pursuit and Razor Rotos. I'm actually gonna get another Helipad up in here. He still doesn't have the lead pop power, though. And we take him down! Yes! Alright. So, being aggressive worked out again for us. Just keep those guys busy, don't let them do anything, and we're just gonna overwhelm them like cray-cray. So that's what I'm gonna have for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed my engineer weirdness, please press that like button for me. Though, I gotta be honest with you guys. I think one of the weakest towers in the game is the engineer. I really do. He's got a decent, like, 0, 0, and 1, 0, and 0, and, like, 1, 1 upgrades and stuff like that. Like, they're decent. But once you get to the third tiers, it's just like, what? Like, right side's worthless. Absolute garbage. Cleansing Foam really, really sucks. Doesn't really work against anything. It just doesn't stick on the screen for long enough. Can be easily exploited. And then, once you get up to fourth tier, it's like, okay, the Balloon Trap's finally the first upgrade that's, like, good. And even then, it has a randomness to it that makes it so it doesn't work every single time if you don't keep your mouse right there absorbing those balloon traps. So I think the engineer is probably one of the weakest towers in the game. And if you noticed, I was trying to do an engineer strategy and I ended up using everything else besides the engineer. And it's not even that I felt like I did a bad job doing that either. I just tried and it just doesn't work. So, I think the Engineer is one of the worst towers in the game. I'm going to say, officially, the Engineer sucks. But if you guys enjoyed, press that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and of course, have a super duper delicious day.